Something wild just happened in the AI world. A new tool launched and immediately lit up tech feeds,
developer circles, and social media, so fast that waiting a few days could make this video old news. It's called Clawdbot, or as it's now officially known, Moltbot, a personal AI assistant that actually does things instead of just chatting back and forth. Within hours of release, it went viral, sparked hardware sellouts, pushed infrastructure stocks higher, and even sparked security warnings and scam alerts. Today, we're going to break down what Clawdbot/Moltbot actually is, why it's blowing up right now, the risks people are talking about, and why it might represent a new phase in how we interact with AI.
NeuroWire Signal here, bringing you the latest tech breakthroughs. Yesterday, a brand new AI tool called Clawdbot dropped, and it's already creating massive hype.
Everyone online is talking about it, and the sooner you know about it, the better, because in just a few days, this story could go from viral to old news. In today's video, we'll break down everything you need to know about Clawdbot, what it does, why it's different from other AI tools, and how it could change the way people interact with technology.
If you love staying ahead in the tech world, make sure to hit that subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Let's dive in.
What Clawdbot/Moltbot actually is. At its core, Clawdbot, now rebranded to Moltbot,
is an open-source personal AI assistant that you can run locally on your own machine.
That means instead of relying on cloud-based chat tools or remote servers, this AI lives on your Mac, Windows PC, Linux box, Raspberry Pi, or even a VPS that you control. It integrates with familiar platforms, WhatsApp, Telegram, Discord, Slack, Signal, iMessage, and acts on your behalf. Unlike typical chatbots that wait for you to ask questions, Moltbot can be proactive, sending you reminders, checking your calendar, managing your inbox, drafting messages, and even executing tasks on your machine like running scripts or managing files. It remembers context over time and can automate workflows instead of just answering one-off queries.
Developed by engineer Peter Steinberger, the project began as a personal assistant to help him manage his own digital life and quickly gained massive attention.
Thousands of developers started on GitHub within days, and tech media described it as the AI that actually does things. Why it blew up so fast? So why is an open source tool suddenly everywhere? Part of its capability. Moltbot isn't a static chat box. It can integrate directly with multiple messaging platforms, watch your calendar and send proactive alerts, automate repetitive tasks like browsing, form filling, and email sorting, run shell commands and system tasks, manage files and execute scripts without you opening another app. This automation plus proactive memory plus local control combo is rare in the AI world right now. Early adopters on Reddit described it as feeling almost like a digital coworker that doesn't sleep.
Part of the hype has also spilled into hardware. Reports show Apple Mac Mini sales spiked because developers are using them as perfect local hosts for the bot.
And it's not just hobbyists. Investors have taken note too. Cloudflare's stock jumped after social media buzz around this tool powered on its infrastructure. The name change from Clawdbot to Moltbot. There's one twist in this story. The developers had to rebrand. Originally called Clawdbot, the developers were asked by Anthropic, the company behind the Claude AI models that many users connect with, to rebrand due to trademark concerns. The result? Clawdbot became Moltbot, with the mascot Multi, a fun twist on the idea of shedding its old shell and growing into its own identity. The rename caused a bit of chaos. Scramblers grabbed the old names on X and GitHub, and opportunistic crypto scammers even tried to push fake tokens attached to the Clawdbot name, something the founder publicly warned against. Moltbot remains strictly an open source project with no cryptocurrency ties. How Moltbot works. A high-level look. The architecture is surprisingly flexible. Instead of sitting in a browser window, Moltbot runs as a background process that listens for messages you sent over your favorite chat apps. You send a text like, "Schedule my meeting," "Send this email," or "Clean my inbox," and the bot parses the instruction, figures out the steps, and executes them, often without you ever switching apps. Behind the scenes, Moltbot connects to your choice of AI backbone. You can use Claude, OpenAI's GPT models, or even local large language models via tools like Ollama. The tool is model agnostic, which gives you flexibility based on performance needs, costs, and privacy preferences. This local-first design also means your data never has to leave your own machine unless you specifically choose to share it, a privacy advantage that many users appreciate in a world where cloud-based AI often stores everything in remote servers. Why this matters in 2026. Most AI experiences today are reactive. You ask, it responds. Moltbot flips that script with proactivity, context awareness, and action-oriented workflows. That's a big step towards the kind of AI assistant people have long dreamed about, something closer to a personal digital agent, not just a chat box. Because it's open source and runs locally, developers are extending it quickly. Users on Reddit have shared workflows like automated inbox management, Slack response handling, and integration with task boards, while others are tinkering with more advanced automations that could reshape how people work daily. Even if this hype fades a little once more polished commercial players release similar features, security and controversy, used with caution. But it's not all sunshine and smooth automation. Security experts are raising red flags about potential risks. Because Moltbot can access system-level tasks, scripts, and chat apps, improperly configured instances have exposed API keys, private user data, and credential leaks in some community-run servers. Security researchers have also highlighted that the tool's broad permissions can create attack surfaces that normal chatbots don't have, meaning you have to be careful about running it on primary machines or exposing open ports. Users in tech forums are divided. Some see this as the next leap forward, others urge caution, saying this kind of power should only be used in controlled or sandbox environments. What early users are saying. Discussions among the community are characterized by both excitement and skepticism. While there are users who appreciate its proactive messaging, rich integrations, and automation power, there are also users who point out the complexity of the setup process and concerns about security. As a result of the rise in demand for Mac Minis, some people would even argue, in jest, that the excitement is in part an Apple marketing trick. It is common practice to express both praise and caution when discussing breakthrough technologies,
particularly those that provide developers with a great deal of freedom and control over the system.
Moltbot, born as Clawdbot, represents a major moment in the evolution of AI assistants. It pushes beyond simple Q&A interactions into the territory of digital agents with agency, memory, and task execution. Whether it becomes the future standard or just an influential milestone, it highlights how the landscape of personal AI is rapidly changing.
If you found this breakdown helpful, hit like, subscribe, and share this with your friends who are into AI tools and automation.
Let us know in the comments, would you trust an AI with this much access to your digital life? And what tasks would you automate first with Moltbot?